Hi, my name is Austin Dykes. I'm the product manager for Cyber Triage, and welcome to the Cyber Triage 3.4.0 release video. We're going to go some of the new features we've got. We're very excited to show it to you. We've got the new Logon user interfaces for inbound and outbound logons. We have the new artifact parsing for Windows BITS jobs, and we're very excited to bring you a new integration with Recorded Future and the Recorded Future Sandbox. So we'll talk more about that in just a minute. Let's jump right in. All right, so for the new Logon sections, here we've got our normal dashboard in Cyber Triage, and we're going to come down here and you'll see this new inbound logons and outbound logons section. So examining the results in this panel is going to allow an incident responder to quickly view all logons and help determine if any logon seems suspicious or even with has a large number of entries. And it's going to actually, for the first time, give the examiner the ability to narrow down results based on key criteria. So we'll click on inbound logons, and it's going to bring you to this logon summary panel. There's not much in here yet. It's just demo data, but you can see some populated stuff down there. We're going to click on logon sessions. Again, that's going to bring us to a grouping. It's already grouped by user and host, so a grouping of all logon sessions. And you can see over here, you can group by user and host. You can just group by user, just by host, or no grouping at all, and then sort by time, less 30, 60, 90, or all of them, the status of the logon, the type of the logon, and order by time descending, time ascending. So if you just go ahead and click on this, it'll actually automatically bring you to a full list of all the logons by that user. And now if you click on any one of these, you'll see a lot of your standard information here. Come down to the item details panel. It'll show you the logon session, the user, the host type, start time, end time, and the logon type. If you need to know what sources this came from, you can come over here to the sources tab, and it's going to say, tell you where we got this information from. So source 1 was the Windows event log, the event log ID, and then source 2 was event log ID. And the same is true for outgoing logons. So we don't actually have any user data for this one yet. It's not in our demo data, but again, it would be populated here, and your demo data or your actual real data will have a lot more of that incoming and outgoing. And then the same principles apply here. Sort by, it's already sorted by user and host, but you can sort by user and host, etc., and then come down when these items are done. So those are the new inbound logons and outbound logons panel. So hopefully that'll really allow you to hone in on a specific time during your investigation that you're interested in based on any other artifacts you may find. So hopefully you find that very useful. Please let us know if there's anything you'd like to see in it or things we can add to it. All right, so I'm going to switch back over to a different host now. I collected my personal computer a few days ago, and I want to show you the BitsJobs parsing that I was talking about earlier. So the BitsJobs are part of trigger tasks. So in your navigation panel over here, you'll come down to trigger tasks, go to the malware section, and if you click on that, you'll have a whole list of trigger tasks, WMI, BitsJobs, and we've got a new ability to select it right here. So if you'd like to see what kind of BitsJobs were happening on your computer or on your host, click apply, and we'll show you there that these are some of the things that happen. For example, here we've got a trigger task, which was a transfer from the Edge from Chrome, and some information about it there. So in this way, you can search by bits, you can add them to everything, or just look at them individually. So that's a new artifact we now parse in 3.4.0, and we hope that you find that really useful. All right, so the last thing we want to cover today is the new file reputation service embedded within Cyber Triage from Recorded Future called the Recorded Future Malware Sandbox. So Recorded Future has recently acquired Hatching, which was a fantastic malware sandboxing tool, allowed you to submit suspicious files to their service and then receive all sorts of relevant information about that file and how it works. So in an integration with them, we now have that capability for you within Cyber Triage. So if we go to our bad items, for example, you can click down here, see some stuff here. What have we got? Performance tester.exe. So now if you think a file may or may not be bad, you want to check it and run it through this sandbox, you simply right click on it and you'll come down to submit to Recorded Future Sandbox. So this is going to allow you to get a little bit more of an understanding of the threat you're facing or not facing, and immediately kind of get a jump on mitigating that malware in your networks if that's the case. So for our purposes here, we'll go ahead and submit, click on submit. And it'll bring up a dialog box, and this is going to show you that you're about to upload this file to the Recorded Future Sandbox. Now, Cyber Triage has its own enclave within the Recorded Future Sandbox, so this is not going to the public repositories. This is going within the Cyber Triage enclave, so your data is not available to outside third parties, but I want to give you this privacy scope just in case, so it will not be made publicly available. But the analysis results, IP addresses, etc., will be anonymously integrated into Recorded Future for their threat intelligence feed. So that's what we've got. And if you'd like to, if that's okay with you, say yes. And then to view that data, what you're going to do is come back to your dashboard. In the status widget here, online file reputation, you can click on details. And it's going to bring up our file reputation service status. So we have a new tab over here called the Recorded Future Sandbox results. And it looks like it's already returned that. Normally it takes about 2 to 3 minutes. It may be cached in some way on my computer, but normally about 2 to 3 minutes for each file we've sent up so far. And you click on that and it's going to give you kind of a, hey, this either was or was not malware as we recorded it and as the Recorded Future gave us those results. So you don't have to go out to an external program to do that. You can just do it right here and it'll give you a lot of that malware data. Okay, so I'm going to interrupt the video for just a minute. I wanted to take a moment to show everyone what a report result would look like for something that actually came back as malware. So even on my personal computer, I'm lucky enough to have it for the demo purposes. I want to make sure everyone's able to see it. So if you have something that is actually bad or has more information to it, you'll get the summary, the analysis, the signatures, and the processes that created. So that's all available, again, within Cyber Triage. And that's what it would look like if you actually found something that closely or was actual malware. So just a quick highlight there. All right, we hope that's a really useful feature for you, and that's going to do it for the Recorded Future integration. Again, if you have comments on that or things you'd like to see, things you'd like to add, please reach out to us at support@cybertriage.com. All right, and that'll do it for Cyber Triage 3.4.0. We hope you really enjoy it. If you have any questions, comments, please feel free to drop us a line at support@cybertriage.com. You can get your free eval copy at www.cybertriage.com. And as always, please like and subscribe if this was helpful to you and you'd like to get regular updates on Cyber Triage. We really appreciate it. Thanks so much.